Pug Nation.
Hello everybody and welcome back, Pug Nation here. In our last episode we journeyed to the Nether, we got blaze rods, we got nether wart, we died like 4 or 5 times, and we had an epic battle! I'm still sweaty and tired from it. Oh wow. We're about 30 seconds into the video and we already hit our creepy comment of the episode! Yay! Anyways, in this episode, what we're going to do something a little more peaceful. If the world would load and the game would stop lagging. We are going to build... Last episode was an epic battle episode. This will be an epic build episode. We have rails up there, which aren't loading at all. Wow. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Train generation lately has been pretty awful for me. But like I was saying, in this episode, I want to build the rail from there. It's going to come through here, go over there, and over to the pug house, which is over that hill there. I want to get that done in this episode. So, thing one, we need a bunch of wood. And I already have I have tons of stacks of cobblestone already and clean stone, so that's not an issue, but we need to get some wood. And specifically, I think I'm going to want pine wood. So I got my axe, and I got a crafting bench so we can make more axes. Let's get to it. Alright, we're back. We chopped down the entire forest. Look at that. We got tons of wood. Tons of wood. That should be enough. If that's not enough for what I want to do, then I don't... then I got to change what I want to do, I think. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Well, I think we're going to have supports every 15 blocks because I would like to have booster rails every 15 blocks. I've just found that in practice... that keeps you going pretty much at full speed the entire way. So we'll count 15 blocks from up. Okay, that's one way to do it. We'll count 15 blocks from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, the first support is going to go right here. And of course it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep through the night first. Okay. So, 15, we need it to be, it's going to be 7 wide, because I want an extra thing on each side, and we'll start building it right here. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of stone brick, 2 stacks to start out with. That's a good start. So let's see, right here, 15, start building up right here. Let's see, I want it to come down a couple blocks. We'll have it come down to like here. We'll build it this high. That's probably high enough. And then we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. 2 more. Okay, so this is where the support will be. So it'll come down a little bit at first, and then it'll join up here. Let's give this like a little arc pattern. Make it look kind of like an arch. There we go. Yeah, that'll look pretty good. And then you put one across, and the rails will go on top of that. All right, I like it. Okay, there's our repeating pattern for the supports. And how high off the ground is it? That's a good thing to know. We are at Y feet of 73. So now we need to count 15 over. And repeat the process. Alright, so just an update on where I'm at. I built another one of these supports. Built another one here. The 3 tracks I've decided are going to come down through here, and then destination 1 is going to go off that way. Destination 3 is going to go off, somewhere over there, and then destination 2, the one in the middle, is the one that's going to go to the pug house, which is the one that I'm going to concentrate on building in this episode. So the tracks will diverge here. Here it's 5 wide. Well, actually, that's 7 wide. And then from here on, it'll be 1 track, 3 wide. And I just have these little kind of fork-looking pillars. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. And this is as far as I've gotten for now. I'm going to keep building out. Probably going to cut the camera and show you where I'm at the end of that. We're actually not far away. We're about halfway there. That right there is about the halfway point. I'm going to build it to pretty much that hill there and then just have a footpath going down to the pug house. So here's what it looks like from the side. Now this is with no details. I'm planning on adding some, I mean, you're asking why did you get all the wood? The wood, my friends, the wood is for the details. So I think it doesn't even look that bad just plain with no details, but you'll see what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be pretty awesome. As you can see, we finished making the structure go from, I think we left off, it was about there. I extended it to kind of curve around this little lagoon here. And you're going to have an awesome view of the ocean on your one side and the lagoon on the other. And then it's going to come in over to here. This is where your station is, or where it's going to be. You'll get out. And as you can see, I started filming this episode like halfway. Or rather, I stopped filming this episode like halfway through it because I got tired of working on building this thing. It was getting a little tedious, and I built and filmed the pig stables episode, which is why halfway through this episode you'll notice that this magically appears, and in the beginning of the episode it wasn't there at all. So once I'm done building this station, I'm going to extend the highway over to here. Also, let me show you something else I did. The next thing we need to work on are the details, as I mentioned earlier, and I'll show you kind of, I did a little bit of that off camera, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, and it's going to be the look I'm going to try to replicate for every segment of this track, all the way from there to the station by the pug house. So, there it is. You can kind of see from here. Let's get a little bit closer. For some reason, I don't know why this chunk really just doesn't like loading. I mean, all this area loads fine, but ever since 1.4.6, I've had a lot of problem with terrain generation. I don't know if anyone else has, if this is a well-known problem, but it's kind of annoying me. Alright, so what do you think? Those are the details. And I'm going to kind of try to replicate. Let me get this to load so you can kind of see it. It kind of looks like the bridge I have going from there to there. This is what it looks like from underneath. I'm going to try to kind of replicate this for each section. Now, it's going to get a little bit more difficult because these were perfectly straight. And as you can see here, it kind of does this weird zigzaggy thing. And then that bridge there is more than 15 blocks. It's actually a lot more than 15 blocks. So I have to figure out how to kind of extend this pattern to that. So let's get started on that now. How are we going to do this with the diagonal here? Well, let's just get started and see how we do. There's no other way to do it, right? Yep. A little bit of lag there. Okay, so we're going to try to repeat this pattern. This should be 15 blocks, so we're going to go 3 stairs, 1 half slab, and then another stair. So, let's see if we can get this to turn out halfway decent. So stair up. Oh, I need my pick. Oh man, this pick's gonna break. I gotta get more diamonds and build an anvil. I was thinking, wow, you know, I don't have an anvil. I don't have an enchantment like area. I mean, I have an enchantment table in the pug house, but it's kind of it's not really. I don't have a dedicated room for it, which I really think is an important thing to have. Sorry, I'm still getting over this cold, guys. Alright, so that looks good. And then we're going to build 1 half slab across. So this gets tricky because of the diagonal. Oh, man. Sometimes I wish I could just go in creative and fly around to do this, because the scaffolding is ridiculous. let's get my shovel out and start digging away some of the start digging away this ridiculous start digging away this ridiculous dirt scaffolding. And okay, it's kind of hard to tell. Well, it's not horribly offensive. So let's go up on top and fill in the fences and fill in the other details, and then we'll see where we're at. We'll take another look at it. Block there. Block there. Block there. Torch. 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 Then how'd I do it? Half slabs over the top, I believe. Yes, half slabs over the top. And I see my first mistake already. I have the track, the way it's supposed to go is it's supposed to come here. I'm going to have to change that a bit. The track's going to have to instead go... I gotta figure that out. Well, let's put the details in, and then we'll figure the track out later. But I think this is going to have to do this kind of thing. Yeah, that should work. We might have to move some of this around with when I start putting the tracks down. That goes like that. That goes out like that. Yeah, that should get demolished. And then we're probably going to end up putting a track like on that. Not sure yet. We'll have to figure that out. And like that. Alright, and that's how you do it. Let's check it out, make sure it looks okay with the diagonal. And I think it does. Yep. Okay, so we finished doing the detail work on the other side. We've also started laying some track up top. I also filled in a bunch of the gaps with half slabs. On top, remember there's that strip of just air. Up top, we filled it in with half slabs. So let's take a look at where we are now. We got the details done on both sides of this support, and look at this. We've laid a significant amount of track, including some booster rails here. I have not powered them. Actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, we need one there and two away. So this block right here that's in front of me, we need to put a redstone torch on. That will power the block above it, which has the booster. Okay, so I think that looks okay. It doesn't look too obvious. And everything up there should be illuminated, although I do have to put a couple right underneath here, but I could do that off camera. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend a significant amount of time putting this kind of detail into the other supports. I'm going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and lay the track off camera as well. And then I'll meet you back when I'm designing the bridge. I think I might have to do the bridge across this water span a little bit differently. Okay, another quick update. I had to add a couple more boosters than I thought, which is what these little strips are for. Those are to hire, hire, huh? Those are to hide redstone torches that I have under there, and I'm going to show you why. And also I put redstone torches under there and there. Let's go up top and have a look. Alright, so those redstone torches are powering these rails. The reason I had to put I had to put extra boosters on this diagonal section because you lose some momentum going around these diagonals, making all those turns. Also, sometimes the cart will interfere with this border. It'll slow the cart down, so I'd add a couple new boosters in there just to give it a little extra oomph. And let's do a quick demonstration of that and see how it works. Let's go to destination number 2, which would be the pug house. Hit the button. get in your cart, get automatically boosted, go on down, and enjoy the show. Alright, everybody, I'm back, and I'm done. I am done with this episode. Wow. This took a very, very, very long time to do. Wow. It took so long that I decided to film another episode in the time, the pig stable episode, in the time it took me to build this one. I decided to make an outtakes, can't talk, an outtakes reel from this episode because I was so distracted. And in the end, after all this work, I'm not even sure I like the final result, but here's the reveal. Ta-da! What do you think? I spent so much time building this thing, and now I don't even know if I like it, guys. I guess it's pretty cool. It came out well. I guess it came out pretty well. At the end of the day, I changed it so many times, and I changed this. And, oh yeah, I gotta show you this bridge. This bridge is pretty cool. I ended up changing this so many times and moving this around and that around, and everything takes so long because you have to dirt scaffold to get some of these details in, and there's a lot more I could do, but I'm done. I'm done with this project. I've had enough. Yeah, there's the bridge. Pretty cool. I think that turned out pretty well. And then this is the pattern that I chose for the supports. I'm not sure how much I like it. I think it came out pretty well, though. And like I said, I'm done. I'm done with this project. I've had enough. So let's ride the thing. Alright, everybody, we're back at the train station. Just to give everyone a reminder of how this works, you select destinations by hitting this button. There's a memory cell behind here. It switches the track, and we will go to that destination. The only destination we have hooked up is number 2, the one in the middle. That is selected. The switch is switched. Excuse me, the track is switched. We have a dispenser here. You hit this button, out comes a cart. Sit in the cart, and you get boosted off. And let's enjoy the ride. Please work. I hope I didn't forget any of these boosters. Oh man, this is actually, I could get used to this. This is the only way to get around. This is a great way to get around. We got a cool view of the ocean, especially if the terrain would load. Cool view of this lagoon. Unfortunately, I'm having terrain generation problems. And here we are, just like that, we're at the Pug House. No problem. God, the terrain won't load. That's so annoying! Anyways, wow, guys. I hope you can leave a like, comment for this video. It really, I mean, it took me an absurdly long time. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this episode to you. I mean, it took me over a period of a few days, double-digit hours to get it done. That's all I'll say. An embarrassingly long time. Yeah, I made the pug stable. I keep saying pug stable. Pig stable at the time. It took me to do that, but I think it's worth it. I hope you think it's worth it too. I think it came out well. There's some things I could change, but I'm just done, guys. Whew. Okay. A bunch of new things coming out to the channel. New Minecraft episode coming out soon. Episode 1 is out if you haven't seen that already. Episode 2 will be out shortly. I'm actually in the process of filming that. It's going to be a collaboration episode with Damian, the host of the server. Also, playthroughs of Vex Super Hostile series. I'm playing Sea of Flames 2 map. I have an episode of that out. Just released it today. Today at the time of this taping. Episode 2 has also been uploaded, and I'm waiting to release that tomorrow or the next day. And episode 3 is filmed right now, so that's a new series coming out to you. Journey to Space episode is currently being worked on. Expect that sometime in the next week or two. And more Let's Play videos coming out soon. I think next up I want to build a kind of blacksmith. And I realize I haven't made any potions yet. And we can make so we can make a little potion house. We can gonna have to build the highway out to there. I want to expand the agricultural lands I have out there. Probably build the potions house out there as well. Maybe the blacksmith will also be out there. So lots of good stuff coming to the channel. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video and you would like to see more like it. Here's Pug Nation saying goodbye. Stop walking sideways and let me shoot you in the face! Shoot you right in the frickin' face! Oh, no, I don't like that. I got a little song and it goes like this! Goes like Cystonia Battle Sign. What you know about Cystonia Battle Signs? Nothing!